Santo La Pace, welcome. Today I want to share with you a book I've been reading that I think is probably one of the most profound and powerful books with the potential to heal ourselves and bring peace within and without, right? And in the world. So this is called Nonviolent Communication, a language of life, empathy, collaboration, authenticity, freedom, by Marshall B. Rosenberg, PhD. This is the third edition, and Marshall passed away prior to its publication. So his avatar is no longer with us. I didn't know him, but he sounds like a tremendous man. And I'm about 3/4 through the book, and I'm so grateful for him. So Dr. Rosenberg, sought after presenter, peacemaker, and visionary leader, led NVC, Nonviolent Communication workshops, and international intensive trainings for tens of thousands of people in more than 60 countries around the world, and provided training and initiated peace programs in many war-torn areas, including Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and the Middle East. He worked tirelessly with educators, managers, healthcare providers, lawyers, military officers, prisoners, police and prison officials, government officials, and individual families. Listen to this. With guitar and puppets in hand, and a spiritual energy that filled a room, Marshall showed us how to create a more peaceful and satisfying world. So, I'm just choked up. It's an incredible book. You can see I have it tabbed, and not in this video probably, but I will share with you. I made, flashcards for myself. It's really incredible work. What is violent communication? Until I read this, this is profound. If violent means acting in ways that result in hurt or harm, then much of how we communicate, judging others, bullying, having racial bias, blaming, finger pointing, discriminating, speaking without listening, criticizing others or ourselves, name-calling, reacting when angry, using political rhetoric, being defensive, or judging who's good, bad, or what's right, wrong with people, could indeed be called violent communication. Yeah, I get that. I see it in me. I see it outside of me. So what is nonviolent communication? Nonviolent communication is the integration of 4 things: language, communication, means of influence, and the first one is consciousness. A set of principles, consciousness, a set of principles that support living a life of compassion, collaboration, courage, and authenticity. Language, understanding how words contribute to connection or distance. Communication, knowing how to ask for what we want, how to hear others, even in disagreement, and how to move toward solutions that work for all. Means of influence, sharing power with others rather than using power over others. Nonviolent communication serves our desire to do 3 things: increase our ability to live with choice, meaning, and connection. Connect empathically with self and others to have more satisfying relationships. Sharing of resources so everyone is able to benefit. It's powerful. I want that. I want that. I want that for myself. I want that for the world, for others. I like that. So the MVC process, he calls it a process language. The concrete actions we observe that affect our well-being, how we feel in relation to what we observe, the needs, values, desires, etc., that create our feelings. The concrete actions we request in order to enrich our lives. The needs, values, desires, etc., that create our feelings. How we feel in relation to what we observe. See, currently, and he makes this point far better than I, we do this thing where our feelings are projected out onto others and experiences what's occurring in our lives. And then, and you know this, right? I can hear the language. I can observe. I'm really good at the diagnosis part. That's why this book is so good. You know, it's about empathy. So we do that. We project that out, and then we blame and complain, right? We blame others and complain about the circumstances, and we disempower ourselves. See, our feelings we want to connect them with what our needs and values and desires are, not with what someone else is doing or the circumstances outside of us that we believe are causing our feelings. Just profound. The MVC process, 4 components: observations, feelings, needs, requests. And I'm going to leave it there for this video. I like to keep them, shorter and easier to ingest. Peace. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for your participation, comments. Love you. Appreciate you. Feel the peace.